Hey, what's up? This is Edward Finkelstein. I would just like to talk about an update on my recovery from porn and masturbation. Um, I would like to say that I first started this behavior when I was around 12 years old, and around 14 years old, I came across these stupid videos on NoFap, and I think, I just saw it as a challenge. Like, oh, if I just give this behavior up, then I'm just gonna, everything on my life is just gonna become so wonderful, and I'm gonna become this god or whatever. I had all these crazy ideas, so I started like applying willpower, doing what everyone else is doing, trying to quit. To be honest, it actually worked pretty well at first because I would go have several streaks of several days, but as I uh, got older. I mean, when I became 18, 19 or so, my addiction actually really progressed, got worse and worse, even though I was actively trying to quit. So that's eventually when I came across JK's videos, and I found like, oh, there's actually some structure you can apply to this, right? And so like 7 years after my first attempt to quit, I finally, I felt like I actually finally came across like a solid way to go about this. I had the accountability. I had JK's podcast I listened to on a daily basis to keep myself aware. I'd be journaling, um, doing meditation, doing self care, making sure I wasn't isolating myself, doing all these things. And that, when I got that, everything together, that's when it clicked. And I think JK, just coming across JK's program, that, on YouTube, just with the free stuff, I was able to piece that together and come up with something that worked for me. So, I mean, the last thing I have to say is that, yeah, I mean, JK stuff, it has everything you need to recover. I mean, it's just about you just putting it together for yourself. And yeah, I mean, if you implement everything you hear on JK's podcast, YouTube videos, posts, you'll recover. I mean, it's just a matter of doing it and doing it every day. And no matter if you're how many years you are in or whatever, just not years, but I mean like months or whatever. Just implementing it with the same enthusiasm that you implemented that stuff on the first day. And that, I feel like, is what has kept me clean for a little over a year. So just wanted to give that update, and thanks for listening.